Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream for the Yankee Lane Singles Eliminator Finals. I'm Chris Forey with Anthony Najokis. This is, we did not re-oil for the finals. They stripped and oiled for the first round, or for the first block of qualifying, and then the second block of qualifying. And now we are on the burn for the finals. We are on the Statue of Liberty oil pattern. 47 feet in length. We have some potential streaming issues. The Wi-Fi and obviously the cell service within the building isn't great. So it may be a little sporadic here or there, but for those that are watching, please share the feed on your Facebook. Please share it so we can get more viewers. Again, this is an eliminator finals. We have 32 bowlers bowling, so we'll be chopping to 16. Anthony, you bowled pretty good today.
Yeah, I missed the cut by like 15. I don't know. Every time I needed to strike today, I had 4 pin. Every time I was on a string, 4 pin. It was, I don't know. I thought I threw it pretty well, so I can't be too mad.
They're, I don't know, tricky. I had tricky yesterday, and I thought they were tricky today. They hook early in this place.
Yeah.
And you got to figure out how to get the hook early and then get your ball. We just saw Del Picard's shot there. The ball literally went left at about 35, 40 feet and then backed up the rest of the way. So it's pretty interesting.
It was tricky. If you do a solid cover, it felt like it read too early and had nothing down lane.
Thanks.
And then if you, I try to put some surface on pearls to try and make it okay, but pair to pair, they're definitely different too. It's new. It's a new adventure. New adventure every pair.
And I also found that even just one lane on a pair, all of a sudden you just threw a shot and you're like, why did my ball just hook like that much earlier?
I saw you do the Sherlock and it hooked at like 20 feet. We were like, what happened?
Some shots.
Yeah.
And in case anybody did get in the table raffle, that was that they did here at Yankee Lanes, a nice pin deck table. We want to thank Kevin Napifer and Jeff, the proprietor here at Yankee Lanes. We want to thank them for, again, the table. We were able to raise $1,200 for the Hall of Fame dinner. So thank you to them. I guess we should say who the winner was. Anthony, who won?
You.
Yes, I'm very fortunate that I did win. But we sold 172 of the possible 200 tickets, so that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Especially when you have a lot of the same people in the building both days.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Super excited when I won. I wanted that thing bad, so I did spend some money on it. I did invest a few times throughout the weekend. But
that's cool.
Again, we do want to thank Yankee Lanes and Jeff Barden for his generous support. He did put $1,000 into yesterday's doubles event and $1,000 into today's singles event. So we'd like to thank them. They are located in Keene, New Hampshire, and this is the second year they've hosted this special weekend where we bowled 2 events in one weekend.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. Good tournaments.
Yep.
It was a nice bowling alley too.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice place.
It's well kept. Good staff.
Give you some information from the squads. We only bowled 4 games of qualifying, a little different than all the other NEBAs. So Chris Viley led this morning's squad. We only had 57 entries this morning. I think a lot of people were out late last night. We had a lot of people playing the poker game, doing some other things. It was a late night here just in general in the center. So from yesterday. So Chris Viley led, 175 over. The doubles champion from yesterday, or one of them, John Sellers, 162 over. Must have had the same look. I feel like my ball did the same thing as yesterday almost. Seemed that way. The cut score this morning was 6+65. Hunter Kempton. We had one senior. He bowled his way in. That would be John Kirker. Super senior was John Rustick. He also bowled his way in, 77 over. One woman was guaranteed. So everybody bowled their way into the finals. I like when that happens. Less complaining about the cuts.
Yeah.
So that was Katie Gardner. She's right in front of us here. She was 136 over. So nice bowling to Katie. That happened this morning. And then Russ Michaud, another super senior. He led this afternoon at plus 151.
Wow.
And Corey Nichols, the squad cut jumped a lot here. The afternoon squad, I think it was 34 going into the last game. And it went up to 62. John Wilbur, I see John Wilbur's name. John was on the stream with us yesterday. He's had a rough couple of tournaments. He's usually a regular in the finals, and he shot 64 over, so he made the cut. The at-large ended up being plus 49. That was Andrew Hall. So we had 7 bowlers from the at-large: John Matunis, Alex Cavagnero, Del Picard, Nick Marion, Mike Colby, Amanda Broge, and Andrew Hall. I see Nick Marion there, and Tim just looked over at me, and I thought Nick would have bowled his way in this morning. It seemed like he was just striking a lot. Maybe I missed something the last game. Yeah, so something must have happened the last game because he was bowling well. So, and I see Frank Bouchard. He was helping out yesterday with the live stream, helped me get set up today. So happy to see Frank made it. The ones that those of us that are sitting here, we're not happy right now. Bruce isn't on the mic because I think he's trying to calm down. It was rough. You could see it. You could just see what to do, but hard to get it going.
Right line, right ball, just not enough pins knocked down.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. Thought I executed pretty good too.
Yep. You know, if you had some turbo grips.
Yeah.
Maybe we got to change your inserts, but turbo grips, they are a sponsor of ours, and want to thank Chris Sand and Turbo Grips for the continued support. For their products and services, please visit their website at turbogrips.com or visit Tournament Office. We put them on display here in the tournament offices from tournament to tournament. But also want to thank Strike FX Pro Shops. Want to thank them again for their continued support of NEBA. Alex Aguiar, John Van Hees. Alex, of course, is in the finals. I see Alex putting 2 hands up in the air celebrating, so he must actually throw a strike.
Yeah.
And looking over there, he has not struck much. He went spare, strike, 4 9 counts, and a strike. So the reason why Alex's hands went up in the air, but want to thank them for their continued support, Alex and John Van Hees, and all their bowlers that come out every week. They have pro shops currently located in Wakefield, Cranston, East Providence, Somerset, and New Bedford. Also, we have a new sponsor, DJ's Pro Shop, which is in AMF Auburn Lanes. So thank you to John Zawalik for jumping on board with us. Again, also many styles of bowling. See a lot of their shirts.
Yeah.
Mr. LaRue, especially if you're out in the New York market, you see a lot of those. But even up this way, he's got jerseys on people. Many styles of bowling. I thought we might see LaRue today. It's a little bit of a drive from down in New York, but thank him for all his support.
Saw some weird leaves today too.
That was a classic 5-7-8 by Alex Cavagnero in qualifying.
Yeah, I was bowling with him. I'm like, throw a 6-pounder for the spare.
He should have made it. I don't know what he was thinking on the spare. He threw it down the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
All he had to do was barely hit the 5-pin on the right. He was going to make it.
Andrew Hall is going to love me for this. He 5-7-10.
That's okay. R.J. Brojleff wanted Newington to lose.
Yeah.
It's funny now. I wasn't really happy when I saw some of his buddies in the back trying to laugh at him while he's bowling, trying to make the cut. I don't think that's pretty cool.
Probably not.
You kids need to learn a little bit of etiquette there.
If
I was him, no, it wasn't you, but some of your buddies, I would have. If I was him, I would have turned around and probably threw a ball at somebody if I saw them laughing while I'm trying to make the cut.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Speaking of, we have a 5-7 on lane 9. And lane 9 was probably, I bowled there a couple times this weekend.
Not fun.
That pair, your ball would hook, and it really was tight in the back. That was probably the tightest lane in the back, other than maybe like lane 24. Was 24 tight in the back? It was tight yesterday down lane.
No, 24 hooked a lot for me the last
Okay, but lane 9, I started there today, and I tried to yank as hard as I could. My ball just went to go backwards.
Yeah, no.
So.
A lot of flat 10 pins.
Yep.
A lot of flat 10 pins.
What's everybody think now we're halfway through a game. I haven't really been paying much attention. What do we think the cut score is going to be?
This game?
I'm going to go with 195.
That's
You think that's pretty good?
the scores look so pair dependent. I mean,
Yeah, that happened yesterday in the doubles. You
Yeah.
would see like a section of the house would get through and the other section wouldn't. So
that's what happened with me and Hunter yesterday.
again, if you are watching, we appreciate it. Please share the feed. Please share the Facebook feed. Let your friends know that we're on. Rush Mashad, he's a super senior guy. Hasn't bowled much lately, but got the cyborg to pick up pretty good. He was throwing nice and slow. Oh, that might not hook back there, Chris Monroy. And then, of course, that happens. You know you got to throw it to the track, and then you got a cliff on the other side of the track.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Nick Messino.
I see one pair down there with a lot of red.
Yeah.
A lot of splits. But,
All right, for those that are watching, we just got the cut score, 214. The announcers here misjudged it, 214. We are going to sign off. We'll be right back. 214 was the number. We'll be right back for round 2. See you in a little bit.